welcome to your sleep story. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Whatever this day was, however long it felt, however much it held, it is behind you now, completely behind you. You made it through, and that is everything. So let's begin. Before I take you anywhere tonight, I want to count you down from 10 to 1. And as I count, I want you to allow yourself to sink just a little deeper into wherever you are right now. Feel the weight of your body. Feel what is beneath you, holding you. And with each number, just let go a little more. 10. Allow your eyes to close. Gently, completely. There is nothing you need to see right now. 9. Feel your shoulders and let them drop as far as they want to go. 8. A slow breath in through the nose. 7. And all the way out. 6. Your hands. Feel them opening. Whatever you've been holding today, you can put it down now. 5. Your jaw is soft. Your face is soft. 4. Your legs are heavy, warm. 3. You're drifting, not asleep yet, but moving that way. 2. The day is behind you, completely and entirely behind you. 1. And now, tonight's sleep story, the relaxation. Before we go anywhere, I want to stay here with you for a moment. Just here, just now, because this moment, this exact moment right now, where you are lying in the quiet, deserves a little attention, a little kindness. Take a breath in for me, from the very bottom of the belly. Good, and let it go. And as you breathe out, I want you to imagine that everything you were carrying today, every worry, every unfinished thought, every heavy thing is just leaving with that breath, just drifting away. You don't have to solve anything tonight. You don't have to figure anything out. You don't have to be anything other than exactly what you are right now. A person who deserves rest. A person who deserves sleep. Because you do. You really do. Whatever happened today, whatever was hard, whatever felt heavy, you made it through. You are here. And that is enough. That is more than enough. You are safe. And you are here. Bring your awareness gently to your feet now. Just notice them and allow them to soften. The toes uncurling, the arches releasing. All the small held tension of the day simply letting go. Let that softness travel upward, through the calves, through the knees, the thighs. All of it warm, all of it heavy, all of it resting now. Your lower back, your hips. Allow yourself to feel the surface beneath you taking your weight completely, fully. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. The earth has you. The grove has you. The belly soft. The chest soft. The heart beating steadily as it always has, as it always will. Your shoulders dropping, your arms heavy and warm, your hands open and still, the neck long and loose, and your face, let the jaw go. Let the forehead smooth. Let the eyes be completely still behind their lids. There you are, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, completely soft, completely warm, completely at rest. You've done beautifully. Now, let me take you somewhere the olive trees are centuries old, and the harvest is coming, and the keeper is checking the trees in the last light, and the Aegean is just visible at the end of the grove, and the evening smells of thyme and dust, and the almost ready fruit. Come with me. The peninsula, the Peloponnese, the southern peninsula of Greece, the hand-shaped landmass that extends into the Mediterranean, the fingers of it, the three peninsulas. At the southern tip, the Mani, the Laconia, the land of the ancient Spartans, the land that has been inhabited, farmed continuously for 4,000 years, perhaps more. The dry, rocky land, the limestone, the terra rossa, the red-brown soil between the limestone, the soil that the olive tree loves, the limestone that drains well, the terra rossa that holds just enough moisture for the deep-rooted ancient tree, the Peloponnese, where the olive has been growing for 4,000 years, at least where the olive grove is older than most things the human world has made. The grove, not a plantation, not rows. The old Greek olive grove is not in rows. The trees placed where the land allows, where the water reaches, where the soil deepens between the limestone, the trees scattered across the slope, each one its own tree, its own position, its own history. The grove as a community of individuals, not a field of a crop. The trees, old, very old, some of them 300 years, some 500, some perhaps 1,000. The olive tree that does not die easily, the olive tree of the Tuscany story that becomes more complex, more present, more itself. With age, these trees, much older than the Tuscan olives, much more themselves. The smell, the grove, in October, the smell, the olive leaf, the particular, slightly bitter, slightly peppery, slightly green smell of the olive leaf, not the fruit, the leaf that is also used, dried, as tea, as medicine, as the symbol of peace, the leaf that Athena gave to Athens, the leaf that the dove brought to Noah, the most symbolically loaded leaf in the Western world. Its smell, green and slightly medicinal, and the dust, the limestone dust of the Peloponnese, the dust that the dry October wind carries between the trees, the white dust of the ground limestone, the dust that is the land between the trees, and the thyme, wild thyme, growing between the trees, in the thin soil, the thyme of the Greek hillside, the most present, most intense version of time, the heat and the limestone concentrating the oils in the plant, the thyme that is also in the oil of the olives that grow above it, the smell of the grove in October, just before the harvest. Costas, he is among the trees. His name is Costas. He is 69 years old. He has been the keeper of this grove for 45 years. He inherited it from his father, who inherited it from his father. The grove that has been in the Costas family. The family name is also Costas for as long as anyone can say. The Costas family in this grove for 5 generations. At least, he does not say he is a farmer. He says he keeps the trees. The distinction matters to him. A farmer works the land. The grove keeper tends the trees that were here before him, that will be here after him. His relationship with the trees, not ownership, stewardship. He is responsible for them for this period of their very long lives. The trees, the oldest ones, he knows them, each one by its particular character, by its shape, by its position, by its particular quality of olive. The tree near the dry wall at the grove's edge, the oldest, perhaps its trunk enormous, hollowed at the base, the hollow you could step inside. The tree, hollow, but still fruiting, still producing. The olives on its higher branches, still green, going purple. The tree that is hollow, still alive, still giving. The tree that is the whole lesson of the olive grove. In one tree, what appears emptied is not finished. The hollow, not a deficit. The hollow through which life still finds its way. The most present tree in the grove, the oldest, the most hollow, the most itself. The harvest coming in 2 weeks, perhaps 3. Costas checks the olives on each tree. He presses one between his thumb and finger, the resistance of it, the color going from green to purple to black. He is waiting for the purple, not yet black. The olive that is purple on the tree makes the most flavorful oil. The oil that is Most itself, the black olive, gives more oil, but less character. Costas waits for the purple. He has been waiting for the purple for 45 years. He knows when, not by the calendar, by the olive between his fingers, the light, the October light of southern Greece, the light that the painters came here for, that the ancient Greeks tried to describe, the light of the Aegean, the Mediterranean light, warmed, horizontal, at this hour, the late afternoon, the light finding the silver of the olive leaf, the underside of the olive leaf, silver when it turns in the wind, the grove in this light, silver and gray, and the gold of the dried grass between the trees, the colors of the Greek October, the colors of the land that has been this color in October for 4,000 years of olive cultivation, the Aegean at the end of the grove, just visible, the sea, the Aegean, the blue, the impossible blue that makes people stop who have never seen it, the blue that is darker than the sky, that is its own color, not the name of the sky, the Aegean blue that every painter has tried to put on canvas, that comes closest to itself, only in itself, the sea at the end of the grove, just visible between the last two trees, the stripe of the Aegean between the trunks of the olive, the sea and the tree between them, all the history of the Mediterranean, what KOSDAS knows. He knows the olive, Olea Europea, the European olive, though he does not use the Latin name. He knows the tree by the name his father used, which is also the name his father's father used, the Greek name that is the original name from which all the other names derive. He knows the pruning, not by rules, by the tree, what the tree needs to open its canopy to the light that makes the oil. He knows the soil between the trees, what it needs, what it gives. He knows the pests, the olive fruit fly, the docos that damages the fruit before harvest. He monitors the yellow traps in each tree. He knows the weather, the frost that can destroy the young olives in April, the rain that is needed in May, the dry heat of summer that concentrates the oil. He knows all of this by being here 45 years The evening, the sun going in the western sky, behind the hills, the light changing, the grove going from the warm gold of late afternoon to the gray of dusk, the silver of the olive leaves, more visible in the gray, more themselves. At dusk, the grove, at dusk, the most itself, Costas among the trees, his last walk of the day through the grove, the daily walk that he has made for 45 years. The same walk, different trees, checking each day the state of the olives, the state of the soil, the state of whatever needs his attention. He does not rush. The grove does not allow rushing. The grove has been here longer than rushing, growing still. Costas is in the grove. The light is going. The Aegean is just visible. At the end, between the last two trees, the time is in the air. The limestone dust, the olive leaf, if thoughts are arriving, and they probably are, because that is what minds do. They are not staying long. The grove takes them. The olive trees, 300 years old, 500 years old. The tree at the wall, perhaps 1,000. The thoughts come. You notice them. The grove receives them, as the olive tree receives the dry summer and the winter rain and the frosts and the pests and the 45 years of Costas and the centuries before, everything received, everything becoming. The olive between his fingers. You don't need to hold any of them. Just the grove, just the dust, just the time, just the silver of the leaves, just Costas among his trees. In the last light, peace lives in this grove, in the olive trees and the Aegean and the time and the limestone and Costas's 45 years of faithful keeping. Tonight it is yours. Good night. You are doing so beautifully. The day is done. You came to the grove tonight. The October light was on the silver leaves. Costas was checking the olives, pressing one between his thumb and finger, reading the color, reading the resistance. The time was in the dust between the trees. The Aegean was a stripe of blue between the last two trunks. The grove received you, as olive groves have received people since the first trees were tended, with the silver leaves and the limestone dust, and the ancient patience of trees that live longer than the people who keep them. Carry it with you on the days when you feel hollow, the days when the center seems empty and the giving seems done. Remember the hollow tree at the wall. Remember that it is still fruiting, that the hollow is not the ending. What appears emptied is not finished. You know the way here now, but tonight you are already here. The grove is around you. The Aegean is at the end. The time is in the air. Sleep now, deeply, completely. You deserve every dust warm, silver-leafed, time-scented, Aegean blue, grove ancient moment of this rest. Every single one. Good night. Sleep well. The grove through the night. The olive trees at night. The grove at night. The trees, their shapes against the sky. The gnarled forms, the ancient forms, that every olive tree eventually becomes the twist in the trunk that is the signature of the very old olive tree, the twist that is the record of the growth of centuries of reaching for the light, of responding to the wind, to the frost, to the wet years and the dry, the trunk that records everything that happened to it, the trunk that is the autobiography of the tree, written in the wood, the shapes of them against the Greek night sky, the oil. When the olives are pressed, the oil that comes is the grove in liquid form, the limestone soil, the terra rossa, the time growing between the trees, the Aegean air, the October sun, the 45 years of Costas, the centuries before him, all of it in the oil, the taste of the oil that is the taste of this grove, of this place, of this October, impossible to replicate elsewhere. The terroir of the oil, the same terroir as the wine, as the cheese, as the tea, the place in the product, the oil that will go into the kitchen, into the salad, into the bread, into the body of whoever receives it. The grove traveling that far in the oil, the night sound, the grove at night, the sound, the cicadas, gone now in October, the cicadas of the Greek summer, the sound that defines the Greek summer, absent now, gone with the heat, with the summer in October, silence or near silence, the wind very slight in the olive leaves, the silver sound of the olive in a slight wind, the very dry, papery sound of the small olive leaves moving in the night, and the sea just audible, the Aegean, its sound carrying from the end of the grove, the faint Mediterranean sea sound, the olive and the sea, the two sounds of southern Greece, the press in the village below the grove, the olive press waiting for the harvest, the press that processes the olives of all the groves in this valley, the ancient process, now mechanized, but still essentially the same, the olive, crushed, the paste, pressed, the oil, released, the first press, the extra virgin, the most flavorful, the most present, the oil that needs nothing added, that is complete as it comes from the press. Costas takes his olives to the press every year in October or November, depending on the year, depending on the olive between his fingers. Costas at dawn, before the sun, he is in the grove. The dew on the olive leaves, the silver made more silver by the dew, the morning light on the grove from the east, different from the evening light from the west, the morning light harder, cleaner, the evening light warmer, more gold. He walks his morning walk among the trees. He checks the olives, still purple, another week. He touches the bark of the hollow tree at the wall, as he always touches it in the morning, not for any reason, simply the acknowledgement, I am here, you are here, the morning is here, we are going through it together, the tree and the keeper, both here, both in the morning of the grove, the October morning of southern Greece, that has been this morning for 4,000 years of olive cultivation. Still this morning, still the dew, still the silver, still the Aegean. At the end, between the last two trees, what the olive gives, not only the oil, the olive tree gives more than the oil, the shade of the ancient olive, the dense canopy, the shade that is cool even in the Greek summer, the shade under which people have sat for 4,000 years. The wood, when the old tree finally falls, the hardest, most beautiful olive wood that craftspeople turn into bowls, into handles, into cutting boards. The wood that does not split, the wood that is the pattern of the growth of centuries, revealed when cut, and the piece, the olive, giving its most famous gift, the symbol of peace, the branch that the dove carried, the branch that Athena used to win Athens, the peace that is in the grove tonight, in the quiet, in the time, in the silver of the leaves, in the Aegean, at the end, in Costas, checking his trees, in the last light, the grove is dark, the olive trees against the stars, their ancient forms, their twisted trunks, the hollow tree at the wall, still here, still fruiting. Costas is asleep. The olives on the branches, purple, almost ready. Another week, perhaps the time between the trees. In the dark, still fragrant, the Aegean at the end of the grove, just visible in the starlight. It's blue, even at night, present, and you are sleeping deeply, completely, peacefully, in the olive grove, in the Peloponnese. The dust, the time, the silver, the sea, and the trees that have been here longer than almost anything. The grove that was here before the word, for grove was written down. This is exactly where you should be. This is exactly what you deserve. Every dust warm, silver leafed, time scented, Aegean blue, grove ancient moment. Every single one. You are safe. You are held. You are at peace. Good night, dear friend. Sleep well. Sleep deeply. Good night.